services. Now, there's two ladies sitting next together with arms both up, so you choose between the two of you.
My name is Kalyani Mbakumar. I'm from the Australian Tamil Congress. My question is in regards to the Australia's stance on Tamil asylum seekers. The Labor government has been saying that it is the increase in push factors that is the cause of so many asylum seekers coming here. If you truly believe this, shouldn't you acknowledge that the root cause of the problem is with the Sri Lankan government's oppression, discrimination and persecution of the Tamils? If we want the numbers of asylum seekers coming to Australia to reduce, shouldn't Australia put pressure on the Sri Lankan government to improve its treatments of Tamil people? And shouldn't the Labor government be as harsh on the Sri Lankan government the way we were with Fiji and Zimbabwe?
Can I just ask the Minister of Immigration to respond to your question on that, Chris?
Look, I think the clear response is that we think things are changing in Sri Lanka. All the international reporting is that things are improving. That's not to say that many Tamil people haven't faced very difficult circumstances, but since the end of the armed conflict, we've had 2 democratic elections there for both president and for parliamentary elections, and the country information we're getting back from both our own officials and from international organisation, things are improving. There are still obviously huge issues in the north and still people in camps, but a lot of people have come out of the camps. The information we're getting suggests that things are better in the south than in the north, and that many Tamils are able to live safely and productively. And so the reporting on Sri Lanka is improving, but obviously there are still serious concerns. In terms of Australia's attitude, I visited last year, as did Mr Smith, and I think Mr Smith, the Foreign Minister, when talking about this issue, reflects the fact that we have actually tried to positively engage with the Sri Lankan government to provide more security for Tamil people and to win the peace as well as having won the war, and that there can only be peace in Sri Lanka if people are reconciled and that people are able to live their lives safely, whatever their ethnicity or religion. And I suppose rather than shouting at Sri Lanka from the sidelines, we have very much positively engaged to try and make a difference to support improvements. And we put a lot of money in aid in to help the reconstruction effort. We put extra money in last year as part of that effort. But I think it's fair to characterise it as we've tried to engage positively with the Sri Lankan government to encourage them to treat the Tamil minority better and to try and make sure that we get a lasting peace, and that it's a peace that is based on reconciliation, and that we are able to ensure that the peace is maintained. And so I suppose it's fair to say we're making very strong efforts to support that process, and there are some positive signs, but I think it's fair to say it's still very much a work in progress.